So what's up, everybody? It's Mekel Kasanova back with another live stream. Hope you guys are doing good. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be streaming some Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm excited to stream this with you guys. I haven't played it in a week, so I think it's time to get back into it if y'all are ready to do the same thing. So, with that being said, how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. I know, again, I am late to my stream, so this is kind of it's, it's kind of a common thing. I know I was supposed to start about an hour ago, but it is what it is. Yeah, it has been a week since I played it. So it's been a week since you played it as well. Oh man, it's been a while. I do apologize for being late, guys. Again, I was having a really bad headache. I had to go get something to eat. With Lehua. Lehua can say hi if she's in the background. She sees. With that being said, hope everyone's doing good. If you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get on into some Fire Emblem. All right, shout out to everyone in the chat. Simply Chris, thank you for coming through. Simply Deep, thank you as well. How's it going, my man? Zero, thank you for coming through. Hopefully the audio levels are good, people. Just let me know if I need to raise or lower anything. Hopefully my mic is not too loud. Hopefully it's coming through clear. I've got AC on. It's really, really hot today. It's so hot today, it's ridiculous. Okay, so the last time I played this, I was on chapter 2. I got a ways to go. You know what? I'm mad because I got Fatal Bullet on PS4, and the complete version is on the Switch. So I'm kind of salty about that. For real?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
How's the audio level, guys? Does it sound good?
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place.
Awesome, awesome.
As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
I mean, even I still gotta say, this mic is a dramatic upgrade over the USB mics I've been using. Like, it's night and day difference.
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor? We should return to the monastery soon. We're all ready for the journey.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost.
The patented thing, is that
by the way,
controller?
It seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
Oh, that thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
think I
said
saw
you're
an article
standing
on that.
strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Yeah, it looks kind of like the game
We're
Vice
finally
thing.
back. I'll leave the report to Lady Rhea in your hands, Professor. Huh. Edelgard. Does the Black Eagle House have a mission to see to? Remember, on a real battlefield, one can never tell what's to come. You can never dismiss the possibility of the worst-case scenario. Take care, Edelgard.
There's no need to state the obvious, Dimitri. But tell me, why the concern? Perhaps you doubt my abilities? If so, your lack of insight is disappointing.
That's not what I meant.
Yo, what's up,
If I
Adrian?
offended you, I hope you'll accept my apology.
Don't worry about it. Professor, we must hurry. Everyone's waiting on you.
I suppose I should be off too. Try not to let her get to you, Dimitri. I promise you, there's no need for concern.
Puppy love?
Now that's a lark. I had no idea you had a sense of humor, Professor. I'll tell you all about it. Some other time.
Oh, so he likes Edelgard, huh?
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place.
So you just chilling? That's what's
Until
up,
we know
man.
more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary...
What's everyone up to today?
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
I know later on today, after this stream, I'm gonna run to Best Buy and I'm gonna pick up a Elgato 4K cam link. That way I can improve the video quality of the face cam on my streams. And I'm also going to pick up a 10 terabyte external drive. That way I can add that to my computer because I'm running out of room with all the stuff that I'm doing, like all the videos, like the raw footage and everything. I'm just running out of room on my internal hard drives, and I've got a 1 terabyte SSD for the OS, and I've got a 4 terabyte Barracuda drive, and I've also got a 2 terabyte SSD, and the 4 terabyte and the 2 terabyte have already almost filled up. So I'm like, okay, I need to move those files over. There's a lot of things I need to do today as far as like just content as well. I'm kind of recovering from yesterday because yesterday, you know, I had that crazy shift that I worked, and then I didn't sleep well. I think I had a nightmare about work. I woke up thinking, oh shit, I gotta go to work, you know?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
Yeah, what is Sothis?
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Hey Zero, do you know how many chapters there are in this Fire Emblem?
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Oh, okay.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
Man, now that's a woman right there.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Man, I don't have that. Oh, no, nah. I need to have that on my sampler. I thought I had it. Let me add it. Okay. I'm gonna play it now, because that's a woman.
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Yeah, she seems devious as hell. I don't trust that green-haired bitch.
Thank you so much.
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it.
It definitely was the Hodge twins. I mean, honestly, there's something off about that chick. She seems a bit too devious for my liking. I want to do a mock battle. Really? Yeah, that basically means
Yeah! Look at that form, man!
oh man. Yeah, I definitely want to do the mock battles just because as much as I do enjoy the exploration of the story, I really want to get into the battle. Like
Welcome.
if it ain't Anna.
Come back soon.
It's not the same voice for Anna, is it? All right, so how we are going to approach this by
What should I do?
there.
I'll cut through. Saw that coming. I'm on it. Easy.
Oh, so that is her then. Is this the same voice?
Stay focused.
Okay.
I'll go.
I'll give it my all.
Here goes.
Ready.
Here we go.
I have improved.
Why does Felix sound like Johnny Young Bosch?
Is that all?
Wait, you haven't done this this map? Are you on this? You're on the same chapter, right?
Stronger.
Or you're ahead of me?
Now's our chance. So obvious. I'm at my limit.
So you say you're on the same chapter, maybe it's because you chose a different house. The last mock battle I did not go so well. Hey, whoa, what happened? What happened on it? Oh, no man's no more. You said it worked. Just wanted to say hello. Thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate it. How's your day going?
I did what I had to. I will get stronger still. Thank you.
Another win.
He said all the enemies. Okay, so he said my team split up and one of the groups got destroyed fighting too many enemies back to back. All the enemies decided to attack my other group and ignore the other. Whoa. The AI, is that good on this one?
Doing my part. Is this a joke?
I know I can be if I had to change my strategy. I'm curious to see how this went.
I must stay focused. Slow and steady.
Over already?
I will get stronger still.
Thanks.
It's time.
Careful, please.
Move carefully.
You're weak.
So your team can also use another healer. I hear that.
Not good enough.
Base Echoes. Thank you for coming through. So the Blue Lions walk the true path of justice. Yes, sir. Ooh, she gave him that work.
Thank goodness. Aw, this stinks.
I do need another healer, though. I admit that having just one healer is a bit concerning. Whoa. Damn.
I can't believe it. Well, not much more I can do here.
Base Echo, you said later game, and that can be a healer. Really? Oh. I need to make that happen.
Had to be done.
There's also a healer that joins as part of the story.
It's just not my day.
Really? Oh. I'm learning new stuff right now.
I will handle whatever comes. I'll cut through. Right behind you. Time is now. Over already.
Exactly. That would have been it. Base Echo, how far in this game are you? What chapter are you on? Or have you beaten it already? My man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, how we want to approach this? I want to be able to attack from both sides, so I'm going to move in there. Yeah. 10 out of 10, he said you've beaten Blue Lions. Awesome. So, is it in the sense of the scope of the story? So, is it that you need to beat the game 3 times to understand the full scope of each house and the overall overarching story? Or does it just all cross over at points?
Next time, bring your friends.
Oh, so you say chapter 5 Golden Deer. Oh, so you're on chapter 5 of Golden Deer on New Game Plus. Oh, so you get to carry over everything you've gotten in whatever your initial play was. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. That is good to know.
I'll do my best.
So you don't need to play all 3, but past chapter 12, all paths are different perspectives and outcomes. Oh. That's good to know. That is Hey, Face Echo, I just made you a mod on Mixer.
My technique could use some polish.
Ooh, counterattack. We got my boy Ash. We took him out.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah, definitely Zero. I'm the same mindset. That's definitely good.
It's over. You fought well. It seems I've exhausted this topic.
As far as knowing much about the story going in, I actually didn't know anything. For this one, I actually tried my best to go into it completely blind. Like I didn't want to know anything about the story. Like I saw some of the trailers, but other than that, I just kept myself blind to it because I wanted to go in and just enjoy it. I did the same thing with with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I did the same thing with Fire Emblem Echoes. I just want to go in completely blind. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. I'm just wondering, does it tie into like Marth World at any point? And Face Echo, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming through with the advice and for enjoying this game because I wasn't too sure if anyone would enjoy it on Mixer. I know it's not pushed as highly as like Fortnite, PUBG, and all that, or Apex Legends. So I just wanted to stream it because it's been a week since I played it, and I really enjoyed it. Simon Stevens, you say, "Whoa, Simon Stevens, you've beaten this game twice so far." You say you don't think multiple playthroughs is needed, but it's fun to have different paths to go down. Wow. Wow. So all I can say is that you are in for one wild ride with this path if you make it through all the way. So, Face Echo, where would you rate this amongst all the Fire Emblems? And
Feel the difference.
what are your thoughts on Fire Emblem Fates? I know a lot of people hate it. Simon Stevens, how's your day been so far? Yeah, for real. I don't want to know too much either. You said this is also a unique story. It has nothing to do with any of the other games. Gatekeeper has the same voice actor as Aldo. Oh. Didn't know that. Fates, would you... so, in your opinion, would you say that each Fire Emblem game, and this goes to everyone out there, Simon Stevens, Zero as well, everyone who's watching on YouTube as well as Mixer, would you say that, would you say that there is a definitive Fire Emblem timeline, or would you say that each game is its own continuity? Because I know Awakening, Shadow Dragon, Mystery of the Emblem, and Gaiden are all the same timeline. But it seems like I think Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn also fit into there too. But I don't know. Simon Stevens, Simply DB said, Mekel, whatever you do, don't get too risky. I'm already trying to get in bed with the one chick. My avatar is, rather. Simon Stevens, he said, I would rank this one third behind Path of Radiance and Shadows of Valencia. I like Face personally. I love the bright Birthright route, especially with the Japanese setting. You're probably the first one I've said that I've talked to that actually liked Fates. So I want to pick your brain about that, Simon. What would you, what were some of the things you liked about it, and why do you think people hate it so much? Face Echo, you say there's no timeline. Echoes happens around the same time as Shadow Dragons. So same. Oh, and then after that you have Mystery of the New Emblem, right? Jerry, you say cool. I like to hear people's opinions, especially when they're slightly different than others. Same. That's how I am too. Like because I've heard so much negative about the game. It's refreshing to hear an alternative take on it, like what someone else who did enjoy what they liked about it. Because I still haven't played Fates, to be honest, and I have them. I just haven't played them. And Face Echo, you said Awakening is the same universe as Echoes of Shadow Dragon and Mystery, but in the future. Yeah, it's like several generations ahead, right? Like several hundreds of years. Face Echo, you say I recall in Fate's Prom said in the DLC that Hoshindo and Nor was like ancient history to them. Face was long before Awakening if it's in the same universe. Fate's Conquest is best of Fates. Do you have the collector's edition with I think it's all three on one cart? Is that how it works? Simon Stevens, you say, I'm not fussy, honestly. I actually really enjoyed the online on Face. I love defending my castle against other players. As for the main game, it was a setting more than anything. Just joking earlier, bro. LOL. Simply D. No worries, man. Simon Stevens, you say, I think people disliked it because of the romance option, and I don't really care because it's optional. Dave, what's up, man? We talking Fire Emblem. We talking Fire Emblem Fates. Simon Stevens, Zero, and Dave J, as well as Fates Echo, we can talk about it. Fates Echo, you say I wish I did, but I bought both day one and got the pre-order keychains. I keep seeing the on Amazon like the collector's edition, but it's like I think it's up to $300 now, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend it on that. Like I like having collector's editions of stuff, but I'm not that crazy about trying to go out of my way for that. But if I can get it, you know, I'm not gonna complain about it if I'm able to get it. Zero Fanatic, you said most people I hear do not mind the romances but hated having children and stuff. Again in Fates. So was that mandatory in Fates? The children aspect? Fates Echo, you said Fates' story was a low for the series. Nothing to do with the romance thing. Oh, that kind of echoes what Dave, what you said before about it.
I'd like you to explain something.
Though I have served his highness for 4 years, he has eluded my original desires favorite foods. Try to someone who's known for a long time. Sounds like he needs to resort to trial and error. He just likes how should I answer this? I'm gonna just say trial and error.
I don't think you understand the situation.
Well, that could have went better. Yeah, I think it was the first option. Damn. I was like, the first one just seemed too obvious to me. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't think it could be that one. Face Echo, he says, you can buy one copy for 40. You can buy the other routes. You can buy the other routes for $20 each. So 80 in total for all 3 ball games. So please don't play Revelations. Revelations that bad? Alright, let's see. Dave J, he said, fun fact. My PFP is from 3DS pouch of Fire Emblem Face Collector's Edition. To know the children's stuff only happened if you got married. There is a timeline. Oh, hold on. Wait. Simon Stevens, you said there's a timeline? There's a timeline to Fire Emblem. I've never figured it out, though. I wouldn't have even thought twice about it in this game, but there are some characters that are with a certain bloodline in this game. You mean like of Marth's bloodline?
Thank you.
Let's do it together.
Right. We will make this quick.
Hey, Fate's Echo, have you...
This should be perfect.
Have you played all the Fire Emblems then? So you played Thracia and Genealogy of the Holy War? Yeah, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are together. Yeah. I've got both. Dude, would you believe I was able to get Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance complete for like, I think one was 20 and one was like 30 something at GameStop. Sacred Stone's not sure, but I think it's by its own. Zero Fanatic, he says, I bought Birthright the day it came out and also bought Conquest the same day digitally since they took off 50% from me buying Birthright. Oh. And Dave J, he said in Fates, as soon as a couple marries, the game explains that there exists another dimension that has different time speed, and because children were raised there, they grew into adulthood fast, which is the most stupidest concept I've ever heard, says Dave J. Wow. Yo, that does sound really off. Face Echo, you said no, I haven't played Thrastia, but have both emulated on the SNES Classic Edition. Played Genealogy, haven't beaten it. Simon Stevens, you said I don't understand Fire Emblem fans. It would take something really bad for me to dislike a game and a franchise. There's so few solid tactical RPGs out there. I'm not turning down a Fire Emblem game. Zero. So you said, why would you want them to grow up so fast, mate? It didn't make sense to you.
It's all coming together.
I've deepened my understanding.
Got it. Good to go.
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
I'm certain I've improved.
Are they gonna make a? Are they gonna make another Echoes title? So Face Echo, you said, but without a doubt, Three Houses has the deepest cast and a great storyline. As far as Fire Emblem 4, most likely would not confirm. With Fire Emblem 4, which title was that? That wasn't Thrastia or Genealogy, right? Simon Stevens, you said, I love the teaching in this game. It becomes especially fun in New Game Plus when you can use your renown to up your professor level and have 10 activity points and 7 professor points per week. Wow. Dope. Oh, Fire Emblem 4 is Genealogy. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So why is it that it's taking them so long? Like, is there a reason why we haven't gotten Genealogy in Thrastia?
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste? You must try harder from now on.
Let's see. Face Echo, you said Fire Emblem games take long to make. If it wasn't for Koei Tecmo's help, this game wouldn't be out anytime soon. It wouldn't be nearly as big. Really? I didn't know that. Dave J, you say, well, everything before Fire Emblem 7 never got localized. And so far, we only got remake of Fire Emblem 1 through 3, so theoretically, genealogy should be next in line. Simon Stevens, he said, Nintendo is notoriously slow at these kinds of things, probably because their teams are only now starting to develop games in high definition, such as how far behind they are in the gaming world. And Zero, you said, I heard people did not like the RNG in Thracia. Anyone here play it? If so, what do you think? Simon Stevens, you said, everybody used to praise Iwata for the DS and Wii blowing up the sales charts, but the man did more harm than good in the long run. Why do you say that? Simon, can you elaborate more on that? And then Dave J, you said RNG itself is not bad. I think people hate it because in the game, saves are missable. Oh, didn't know that.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord.
It is so crazy that I'm friends with the voice actor for Mercedes. Dorothy Fawn did a good job with her.
Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
You said before Iwata and Nintendo were heading a different direction. I felt like they took gaming seriously, but since he took over, he made Nintendo into a casual gaming company. I can see that. I can definitely see that.
We're going on a mission with the Knights, right? I wonder if... Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was just wondering if someone I've been searching for might be among them. Yes. Well, maybe. If he's here, he's probably a knight, though it's also possible he became a monk.
Face Echo, you say we should expect more games as a result of Three Houses' success and Fire Emblem Heroes' success in making the company earn more than 500 million on a mobile game. Wow. And Simon, you said we've had a good game here and there, but now we get so many platformers. A trend he started, and as good as some games were, they were in standard definition and an HD generation. Now they're playing catch up and struggling to adapt. Well, that's something I kind of wanted to talk on too, is because I guess one of my thoughts, and I know I've said this on previous streams before, is what is Nintendo going to do when, you know, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Scarlet drop next year? What are they going to do? Is the Switch still going to be something that people are going to be clamoring to have? Or is Nintendo going to have to just drop another new console? And even then, are they going to be willing to make that big of a technological leap? I honestly don't think that they will. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I could fully be wrong. I'm just not too sure. Face Echo, you said Switch will hold up without a doubt, I think. Like, what do you guys think of this next generation anyway? Like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Scarlet. Do you think they're pushing more for a graphical leap, or do you think it's more of a technological leap with cloud gaming that they're trying to push?
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Saros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay? I do find you very, Are you
Face Echo, you said the accessibility is a selling point, not the power. Well, I definitely do see that. And Simon Stevens, you said the Switch as a home console will look like the Wii when PS5 and next Xbox release. As a handheld, it'll still be decent, but then they're throwing their home console crowd under the bus. So what do you think the move is?
really?
Yeah, really. Face Echo, you said next gen for better technology. What I heard was Xbox Scarlet would be roughly 4 times more powerful than the X. I wish they had actually shown us more of what it could do, or more of what it was at E3. They really didn't show us anything. Simon Stevens, you say even a Switch Pro wouldn't be viable enough to land them some next gen games, and I don't think affordable mobile tech is out there that can handle those type of games. Face Echo, you said Switch has amazing exclusives. With Breath of the Wild 2 coming out, we can expect a boom in Switch sales. Not only that, I mean, we've got I believe next gen, there's going to be another Xeno game. Well, I'll say this. The one thing I do think about Nintendo that they have consistent, especially that has dropped with the Switch, is you have your platformer, which is, you've got your Mario. A lot of people weren't really too happy with Mario Odyssey, but you've got Mario Odyssey as your platformer. You've got Zelda as your action adventure, especially with the way they did it, and you've now got Xenoblade as your standard JRPG, and then you got Fire Emblem as your strategy RPG. So we got their 4 heavy hitters. They definitely need to come out with a shooter, which at some point I hope we get Metroid, and then you got Pokemon, which regardless of how people feel, I think people are going to buy Pokemon either way. I mean, I've got it pre-ordered and I'm not even a Pokemon fan, but I'm willing to get into it and give it a chance. They got the revised Switch, which, the Switch Lite, so people who want to just have a portable console, they've got that. Yeah, exactly, Face Echo. They've got Mario Kart, so they've got the kart racer. Splatoon 2 as a family-friendly shooter, which I think Splatoon 3 might be in the works. So as far as first party, Nintendo's preset. Third party, and this is kind of my issue too with Nintendo, is the eShop. I feel like there are too many shovelware titles in the eShop. Oh yeah, Smash guarantees, you know, nothing's touching Smash. That's already a system seller. Simon Stevens, you say this is why I think Nintendo would be better off going third party. That way they don't have to worry about the technological side of things. They could just focus on making bank on great games. I don't think Nintendo will ever go third party. The company, I mean, it's already over 160 something years old. They would never go third party. I mean, the other thing too, you gotta look at when it comes to Nintendo, they're not just a gaming company. They are also they're a toy company. So they're always going to cater to that. And I do think that Iwata, going back to what you said earlier, Iwata really did cater more towards that. But yeah, I don't ever see them going third party. Base Echo, he says, also Switch is a great console for kids, but it's not meant to be for the hardcore gamer. I agree. I do not think, nor do I think Nintendo ever thought of it doing this. I don't think that the Switch would ever be able to pull the audience away from the Xbox or PlayStation communities, because it's a companion console in a way. I mean, it can be a main console, but I just view it as a companion console. And yeah, definitely. You got new IPs like Astral Chain and Daemon X Machina, which look pretty dope. Zero, you said you wonder how long it will take for SMT 5 to come out. I'm curious about that too, because I am a Shin Megami Tensei fan, and it does suck that people like Persona more than they like SMT.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor? I simply must thank you, Professor. Did you hear? The cake spilling.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get that woman right there. Everything I can to get that woman, because
Yeah! Look at that form, man. Look at that. Look at it. Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man. Look at that. Look at that.
now
Respect it.
Simon Stevens, he said, I'll probably go with the next Xbox, first next gen, Game Pass, Ultimate. Makes too much sense to me, and Sony are too anti-consumer to even try to rival it for the players. What a utter load of rubbish. LOL, Hosh Twins. It's I had to, bro. I've got that. Every time I see her, I'm like, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Sony is very anti-consumer. It's so funny how people love Sony this gen, but they weren't too fond of them last gen. It was Xbox, but you know, people forget that. I can recruit and as support. Man, I wanna recruit her. I won't. Hell, man, I want my character to marry her. Alright, what else is
Could be. Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Man, it's so hot right now. My God. Oh, even with the air conditioner on and with the fan on me, I'm still sweating.
What? I desired fresh air.
What's up, Vega?
I have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask.
So, Face, you said, in my opinion, there are better options. Marianne, Mercedes, Petra, Dorothea, Bernadette. You are Bernadetta, Annette, Shamir, or Hilda. Simon, you said I had. Simon Steven over here, like.
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it.
Oh my God, Simon Stevens, you said you have balls deep action. You just left the nuts hanging out. With Rhea on your first playthrough. On my second playthrough, I went with Sothis, which is basically marrying. Man, why are you spoiling the game for me, Dan? God damn it! Shit, no, I already know. Zero, you said that's Patrick Sites, right? I think so. Dave J, you said full voice acting is definitely a plus. Zero, you said I like Petra. Grandma Sugar Walk. Spoilers. For real, man. She's over here spoiling the shit. I'm like, whoa. Alright, well, now I know why she looks like him. The Grandma Sugar Wall. Man, you can't be. That's incestuous. You going balls deep, leaving the nuts hang out with your grandma. That's fucked up, man. Face Echo, you said, oh yeah, you can't pet the dogs. Yeah, that's. Why can't you? That's so weird. Zero, you said someone's going for all the green hair girls. All right, Simon Stevens, no more spoilers, man. You over here like the wiki. Let me know everything.
Maybe. Inspirational.
Oh, we're looking at Petrolite. Yeah.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Hey, you know, whatever floats your boat.
This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan.
Face Echo, you say your one complaint is kind of stupid, but it's sad that my favorite streamer, Etika, will never enjoy this game. I watched his Awakening and Fate's streams. The news hit me rough. Do you know? Yeah, I'm familiar with Etika. That whole thing with Etika was a whirlwind. I've got some opinions on it that some folks may not like.
Professor.
But I do, I'll just go ahead and say it because I don't filter myself. But quite honestly, with Etika, I think after we saw the first instance of him having difficulties, with mental health issues, I think that should have been the red flag for a lot of people. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, he's just doing this for clout, he's just doing that. I think when it starts to become a trend from him, I think people who really cared about him should have taken some initiative beyond, And I know the two women in his life, the two girls, and I put this out here before, and I've had people try to give me backlash for it, but I think, honestly, Alice the Pika and some Bookish Games, they were just cloud chasing off of him. to be quite honest. Because it's like when you've got that level of success and fame, you really got to be careful of the type of people you have around you. And I don't know. Those two, I wouldn't have had them around me.
What do you require?
Fate's Echo used to a sad situation. Part of his fan base was toxic and didn't help. Agreed. They didn't. A good half of his fan base didn't. Simon Stevens, he said, I felt bad for Etika. He wasn't a bad guy. He got in bed with the wrong people and he let success go to his head. You have to be humble in life. Be true to yourself and to hell with everyone else. And then Face Echo, you said, I remember when he got banned. Wasn't that the first time? Yeah. That was the onset of his breakdown. Was that first ban. And I'll say this, to piggyback off what you said, Simon, about getting in bed with the wrong people. I'm trying to think of a diplomatic way for me to say this, but I really can't come up with one. So I'll just say it. When you reach that level of success, you will have fake friends. And I know all of us here know that. You get fake friends. You get people that will smile in your face. And at the first chance they get, they will stab you in the back and fuck you over. And if you're a guy, you'll have women come at you left and right. Talking about how they care about you, how they love you, how they whatever. And if, truthfully speaking, if you... Yeah, I see I'm losing some viewers as I'm saying this. Probably a touchy topic for some people, I understand that. But if you are someone who has not experienced genuine love, or you don't have self-love, it can be intoxicating to have these people that come at you in that way. His death was showing, in the sense that people that were supposedly his friends, instead of, look at the YouTubers that were quick to throw up a video about Etika and monetize the videos. That was showing of character. They cared so much that they need to make a profit off another man's death. And as far as those two girls, Alice Topeka and Sun Bookish Games, I don't care if I get backlash for saying this here. Alice Topeka, as y'all know, she's a nurse, but she's also a druggie. I've seen her streams. She's an alcoholic as well. And honestly, I think she attributed a lot to his downfall. Because if you're already mentally not where you should be, or not where you could be, and you mix alcohol and drugs with that, or even mixing weed, the weed possibly could be laced, knowing her, and she said on stream she smokes laced weed, that can fuck with you mentally. She's not a stable person. And he got caught up with her for years. And Some Bookish Game, that's just another thought on YouTube. So for her, it was a way to platform herself for attention. So neither one of them two bitches was good for him. So that a mile away. But, you know, doesn't seem like anyone else said anything. And you look at how when he was missing and he was going through his breakdowns, look at how Alice Topeka and Some Bookish Games acted. Look at what they did and said on Twitter. Fate's Echo, you said all we can do is learn from this. You're right. Simon Stevens, you said, I think his death is a lesson to value your own life and your health, both mental and physical. In his state of mind, there's no saving the guy. Once mental illness sets in, suicide becomes impulse. Not in every case of mental illness, but I think in his case, whatever was going on was always going to have that outcome. And when you have people around you who use you, they'll eat away at you. They will use you until they can get every last drop out of you that they can. And that's the sad part. People can be disgusting. Simon Stevens, you said most likely he probably felt worthless despite having a fan base behind him that said otherwise. Alone in a room full of people is the vibe I got from him when he was around that crowd. Yeah. Basically.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
We'll do our best.
Face Echo, you say I'll stop after this because it's a depressing topic. Do you blame Keem for anything? I've seen that argument both ways. Dude, you don't have to stop. We can talk about it because I mean this is a real conversation. You know, this is stuff that should be discussed, you know. Do I blame Keem for it? Yes and no. I blame Keem, the Spawn Wave, was the Screenwave media people, everyone that was using him for clout or making fun of him. Because for them, it was just not, it was an opportunistic thing. All these people. And you look at it, especially in situations like this, you know, they do this for their own benefit, and it's sad. It's really sad to see. Keemstar, I think he just looks for something for attention.
Do you want to hire this battalion? Ready for your command.
You know, just regardless. That's the vibe I've always got from him.
you want to hire this battalion?
Great to meet you.
Simon Stevens, you said when the YouTube social media bubble bursts, you'll lose your mind. Goodness knows how warped this sense of reality must have gotten in recent years. I agree with you. I fully agree with you because you stop and think about it.
Thank you.
Stop and think.
Various territories gather at the guild.
Dimitri, can I talk for a second? You stop and think about it for a second. You got people that probably grew up their whole life without ever thinking ever become anything big, ever have anything major, and they just do something randomly on the internet and they blow up, right? And then they blow up, and then you got companies, you got people, you got women, you got men, you got fake friends, all this stuff just coming at you a million miles a second. And if you don't have a solid grip of reality and a solid sense of self,
There are even some that aren't affiliated with the Church of Seros.
it takes a toll on you, And it's like, I know a lot of people don't like low tier God. He's one of my friends. And one thing he always says is really true, and it's false validation. And it's false validation. People find their worth and the view of others, the acceptance of other people, and not in
as we are allowed to hire them
themselves.
You should visit the guild soon and come to your own conclusions.
They
fight. Battalions will lose endurance.
They base who they are around
replenish their endurance by visiting
their presence online, and it can be addicting. Trust me. As a content creator, especially, going out here trying to make videos, trying to work with the companies, there's a lot of things that at times it can make you feel like,
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty.
it can make you feel like you're more than what you are. You feel you got people when you walk around, people are like, oh yeah, I know you. I get that out here in Hawaii all the time. People are like, oh well, you're Mekel Kasanova. Can I get your autograph? Can I get this? Can I get that? Oh man, let's collab. This and that. People will pump you up, and then most people will try to go out of their way to tear you down or stab you in the back. And if you're not prepped for that, it can break you. That's why I think it's really good for people to detox from social media. Go some time without touching it. Because it's an incredibly toxic environment.
If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Simon Stevens, you say, when the YouTube social media event, I read that one. Fates Echo. You said also, do you remember a month before Etika's disappearance, PewDiePie made a video and it had an Etika meme when he said he believed Etika needed to get help. I do.
What?
I do remember that. I saw after a while looking at videos with Etika in it before. Etika grew up in a tough place, I'm pretty sure, and he lost his brother to suicide, so I think that was in his mind.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the Knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Etika had a hard life.
I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige, so why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
Oh. Oh, that was the voice of Alm.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lenato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would... Oh, a ghost...
Please, Professor, there must be some mistake. Lenato would never raise arms against the church. At least, he never said anything to me about it.
Right.
I think too. Well, not too. I think also.
Maybe.
The problem with
Pardon me.
social media as a whole is so many people have seen it give others opportunity to platform themselves to grow huge, and so almost everyone, not everyone, but almost everyone has this desire to be the next big thing. And I think what we instead should be doing is letting people know that, hey, it's, the fame, the fortune, all that stuff. It's not everything is cracked up to be. Just like okay, as an example, I have people that say to me that they wish they could do a podcast or do YouTube or whatever, things that I'm doing. And I'm like, why do you want to be doing what I'm doing? And they're like, oh, because, you get all this stuff sent to you, you get to work with companies, you get to review all this stuff. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that what I do is easy. It doesn't mean that there aren't days where I'm stressing about metrics and, views and all this other stuff. Because I do. It's a very stressful environment, and I can only imagine.
Is someone there?
I can only
What do you want?
imagine what it's like when you get to a point like with Attica's level or PewDiePie's level, and it just becomes too much.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Cloudy? How's it going, man? We were just talking about the etiquette situation
What the?
briefly.
Ah.
Fates Echo, you said this stuff is stressful for people, and that's the thing people don't understand. If you don't have the right people around you and you get too big, life can spiral out of control. It's true. It's very true.
Hey, Teach, there's some minor noble rebelling in Fargus, right? He has no chance of winning. I wonder what he hopes to achieve. Huh? Are you going along to help? Sounds like an easy victory, but good luck out there.
Ah.
Like for me, with this YouTube thing, you know, with me being on YouTube, started doing YouTube about 3 years ago. Well, it will be 3 years in about 7 days. And as a YouTuber, you know, for the first 2 years, I didn't really grow. And then I reached 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, and no, first year I didn't grow. The second year I hit 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, and then I didn't grow for an entire year. And then beginning of this year, I went from I want to say like 2,000 up to 10,000 subscribers, and right now I'm sitting at about 11,263 subscribers. So within a month, from January to February, I jumped 8,000 to 9,000 subscribers, and that's a hell of a jump. I wasn't even on people's radars until, you know, that happened. And once that did happen, then all of a sudden, you know, people wanna rock with me. People wanna be my friend, and people wanna quote unquote support me. And I'm talking about people I know.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald.
And I've had a lot of people come out of the woodwork that want to be my buddy and all this other stuff and want help. And I've done stuff to help. Like I've reached out to help people and tried to be friends with a lot of others. And I've gotten screwed over. I've gotten screwed over so many times as a content creator. When I see stuff like Attica, like PewDiePie, you know, all this stuff that pops up, these issues can break you. I'm so grateful that I have a loving wife to keep myself grounded, and I am mentally grounded myself. And I have a very, very, very small group that I keep around me. Because if I didn't have that, I would have had a breakdown. So yeah. If you don't have good people around you, it can definitely go south.
Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor? I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
She totally reminds me of Chie. On a lighter note, what are your guys' So everyone who's a content creator, what's everyone's opinion on Mixer so far?
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Impressive. Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
Face Echo, you say, I love Mixer. I think Twitch is too strict, and I use Xbox.
Come to think of it.
Are you surprised at the amount of people that have been popping up saying that they have never heard of Mixer? It surprises me every time I hear someone say that.
Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
Also, Face Echo, how come you say that Twitch is too strict? I personally just think that Twitch is not the place to be if you are looking to be a streamer that actually wants to focus on gaming. I just feel like Twitch doesn't care about that. Says seeing streamers you like get banned. I don't usually watch streamers. This is what Fate Echo said.
I've heard whisper. Why would a ghost might?
Mixer feels relaxed, in my opinion, you say. I agree with you. You know what's funny is I grinded really hard on Twitch and got to affiliate. And at one point before E3, I did everything I needed to do to make partner. And they denied my application. So I was like, okay. And after that, like after E3, I could never really get an audience to come back to my stream. So I kind of just gave up on Twitch, to be honest. And then after all the stuff I was seeing, like, you know, the whole cat throwing and, you know, Linity, Amaranth, and all this nonsense. I just got over it. I was just done with it.
Are you injured?
No.
Good.
I'd have cut my way through, alone, without your assistance.
My apologies.
Your apologies are empty. I spoke out of turn. I'm sorry, Dedu. His Highness has put his faith in you. You're a valuable comrade, no matter my feelings. The people of Dusker...
Save your breath. There were countless people like you in the capital. People who spat, threw things, insults and stones alike, whenever they pleased. Their anger was natural. I do not begrudge them.
I see.
You owe me no apology, and I will keep my distance on all other occasions. But on the field of battle, allow me to aid you. If you were to fall, His Highness would grieve.
I see. Then I will accept your help on the battlefield.
Understood.
Yo, what is with this thing where people don't like to do? That's weird. Zero, you say any supports with your character you can't pick manually. They happen automatically after class, for example. The face echo, you said there's a background to do and really all of the Blue Lions people that you will learn about. Ooh. His race of people is what they don't. Oh, so there's the whole racism angle. Okay.
Well, that worked. Professor.
I've known how to swing a sword since I was a boy, but I still have a lot to learn before I can be called a master. I'd ask you to help me temper my sword skills. Oh, not like a feeling of superiority. The people of this core are demonized for their role of an event that happened 4 years before the start of the story. Oh, it ties heavily into Dimitri's character. Oh.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
How should I respond to this, guys? Should I say you were sleeping or I'd like a word? I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we're gonna go with option 2.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do. I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want? Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. Now, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say? Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Hold up. Hold up.
Bruh.
That could have been an opportunity for more. And that's the only dialogue choices I had. It's got me over here like...
You serious?
I actually might redo that one just to see if I can get a different response out of her. Face Echo, you said Manuela is the reason this game is... Is she really?
We can handle it.
No problem at all. It is done.
It seems I've improved.
Am I starting to master this?
I'm a natural.
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
Thank you.
feel like I did this one already.
My thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I'll cut through.
I'll give it my all.
Oh no.
I'm on it. Stay focused.
So the voice actor for Byleth, when the update comes, they're gonna this voice is gonna be changed, right? That in-game perspective is dope, just hard to understand. For casual, it's fine. I hated class. Wait, you say you played and you hated the classic mode?
Ready.
I'll go.
Here goes.
What should I do?
This should be enough.
No hard feelings. It's just not my day. That should do it.
Amazing.
That is that.
Wait,
We must all do our part.
man, I don't know how you. I'm not good enough at this game to play lunatic mode.
Doing my part.
Wait, you're gonna play Black Eagle on lunatic mode? Gee. Seriously, how hard is that mode?
Is that all?
They say also the more students you recruit, the easier the end game is, but it takes away from the experience. Hard Classic wasn't too hard for me. Lunatic Infernal though. Bruh.
What's next? Whoops. Oh well.
It's not over yet.
Hey, Fate Echo, Face Echo, what else are you playing aside from Fire Emblem and other games?
Try this on for size. Yeah! You weren't ready.
I never could have pulled that off. I'm with you.
Time is now. I'm getting stronger. I can. Not good.
That was tough.
Do you stream as well?
Much appreciated.
I can't believe it.
I failed. Apologies, Your Highness. I could not fulfill my duty.
So you don't stream, but you could if you want to buy everything. Mainly focus on work though. Oh, okay. How did you come across Mixer?
Not good enough.
Using it for Xbox announcements usually. I was looking at view count since Ninja and found Fire Emblem 3 heroes, and here we go. Are you a Ninja fan? Or what do you think of his jump to
Why am I even here?
Mixer?
Maybe this will do.
Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is absolutely phenomenal.
I must stay focused.
So now the Ninja fan killed him more in Fortnite, so that's fun. Happy that he's here though. Anything to help Mixer. But, I mean, definitely, man. It really is a much better platform.
Stay vigilant.
another win.
What's interesting though is like when I fully switched away from Twitch to Mixer last week Saturday. I got like 3 followers initially, and then from there I did another stream on the following Monday and Tuesday, and I got up to 9 followers. And then I checked my Mixer yesterday, and I was like, holy shit, I'm at like 80 followers. I couldn't even get that growth on, like, it took me years on Twitch to even get to where it was. But this one, it just seems like people just enjoy conversation and games over here. You said Fortnite's old wave, though? What do you mean by that? Like, it's dying off? "81 followers." That's right. Correction. 81 followers. Thank you for that.
Got him! I can help too!
Now's our chance.
What's the matter?
Is that I think people my age see it more as a kid's game. How old are you? I know I can't really get into Fortnite, to be honest. I have tried.
No hard feelings.
I'm 30.
Use caution.
Move carefully.
Oh, you're 17. Wow, you're way younger than me. So Fortnite really is for the younger generation then. Like the 13 or so year olds. So you're 17. You're a Fire Emblem fan. How long have you been into Fire Emblem
Am I done yet?
though? As always, he's the MVP. You said they get a free game and they love it, but you've been a fan since Shadow Dragon. When did Shadow Dragon came out? What, 2010, 2011?
My, thank you so much.
All right. Well, I do need to make a run. I need to run to Best Buy before the traffic gets bad and
Thank you.
The protests get bad, because I don't know if I talked about it before out
I have gratitude.
on one of the streams, but you know we have been having a lot of protests lately out here over the telescope that's being built on Big Island on Mauna Kea. And so we have people who are, I guess you could say, peacefully protesting, but what they're doing is, like, when it comes to traffic, they'll get in front of other cars, and on the freeway they'll just weave in unison. Usually it'll be about 4 or 5 of them that do that just to delay traffic, to protest the telescope being built. And it's something. It's quite something. Fates Echo, you said, my grandma bought it for my brother. It was an accident that I played it because my mom was going to return it. Fell in love with the game. Yo. Awesome. Hey, let me ask you guys this. Would you guys be interested in me doing another stream in probably a couple hours? Or would you guys want me to just stick to my regular schedule, and then we'd be back for another stream on Monday, and then another one on Monday and then Wednesday, both at 6 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and then again on Friday, 7 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, and then Saturday, same time as when we started this one. Let me know what y'all think. If you haven't already, if you're watching the stream, you haven't followed me on mixer.com/Mekel Casanova, make sure you go and do that. If you haven't also already subscribed to me on YouTube, check out youtube.com/Mekel Casanova. A lot of the voice actors in this game I've actually interviewed on my podcast, which is available on YouTube as well as Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and more. Definitely Dorothy Fawn. I've interviewed her, Richard Epcar, Ruben Langdon, a.k.a. Dante, and Ken. Well, Dante from Devil May Cry and Ken from Street Fighter. Whatchamacallit, the voice of Leon from Resident Evil 2 Remake, Nick Apostolides. I've interviewed him. He's a really good friend of mine. Actually, all these people are really good friends of mine ever since I did the interviews with them. So they are, I've got them on speed dial if ever need anything. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in checking out the podcast and my video game reviews, available on youtube.com/Mekel Casanova. Like I said before, I really want to make Mixer the home of my streaming. So while, until we build up that as my streaming base, I will dual stream on YouTube and on Mixer. But ultimately, the goal is to make Mixer my destination for streaming, the home of my streams. So it's a goal we can work towards. And it's a process. We're almost at 100 followers. If there's anyone you guys think would enjoy this this stream or any of the streams or content going forward, definitely share it. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter. I'm even on Facebook, even though that's a dying dinosaur. Yeah, all across the board, Unisons, Mekel Casanova. I'm out here in Hawaii just doing the thing. Yeah, Fate it is annoying, man. It's annoying when you have nothing to do with it. I agree. Protesting without violence is right. We do have some people on Mauna Kea that have been doing a lot of physical fighting to protest. It did get calmed down more on when The Rock came out here like a week and a half ago. But other than that, it's been a pain dealing with people protesting. And as a Hawaiian, I'm not against the telescope being built because, out here in Hawaii, like, astronomy was our thing. But you have a new group of people that don't know the history, and they're just pushing because, well, they want to take us back to the old grass hut days. Literally, the other aspect of this protest is there's this massive push to have Hawaii annexed or removed from the U.S. I've been talking to Ruben Langdon a lot about that lately, and it's one of those things where I don't understand it. It's really, really annoying, but it is what it is. Zero Fanatic, you said I would most likely be there if you stream in a couple hours, but do what works best for you. I definitely like to come back and stream again because I want to test out I'm gonna get that cam link, so I'm gonna run there and get it and come back, and then go from there. And Fade Echo, thank you for the follow on Instagram. I appreciate it, bro. Man, I really do. But yeah, if you guys, if you're down, I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Fade Echo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming on the stream. Thank you for being a mod on my Mixer channel. And I look forward to seeing you on more streams going forward, man. Zero, I'll see you in a couple hours. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one.